Team deathmatch. You have your onboard, soldiers. Activating barricade.
Observatory, thank you so much, Shanna. A big thank you to Jerry Club for helping us put this wonderful fucking thing together. We love you, brother. A big shout out to our fucking crew for coming in during the holidays and taking care of us tonight. And a big shout out to you fucking motherfuckers for making tonight.
Close, make it official.
Body dropped.
Hostile UAV circling. Mission objectives green across the board.
Ready to commence EW.
Team deathmatch. Infiltrate, identify, and destroy. We've taken control. Beacon online. Hostile UAV circling. Tracking enemy sniper's nest overhead. Hostile UAV circling. Sit rep. Hostile care package above.
Spotted mesh line. DDoS in control nodes.
Hostiles have taken control of your mesh mine.
Running attacks, because that was sort of mine.
Hostiles have taken control
Scanning
of your
for
mesh
open
mine.
ports.
Hostile UAV circling. UAV above.
Mesh mine ready.
Enemies have incoming Mantis support.
See what happened in the Canadians versus Toronto game?
Pardon?
Like, did you see what happened in the Hurricanes? Like the Hurricanes in
Hostile care
Toronto game?
package above.
No.
Fucking Clifford over there on the Leafs fucking accidentally checked. Like, it was a clear accident. The goalie was coming out of his fucking his check for his for the puck. He was going over to the left.
His little crease.
Yeah, he was going over to the left wing to fucking get the puck out and go for a shot, stupidly. And fucking Clifford over there is just plowing in like a fucking Tasmanian devil. Motherfucker's coming in and just smacks him without it. Like, he wasn't even looking at the goalie, and the goalie wasn't even looking at him. So it's no one's fault. Just smacks right into the fucker, takes him clear out of the game. Like, he was gone for the game, and they bring in a fucking Zamboni driver for their new goalie. And this motherfucker apparently sat on the Marlies, like on the bench for the Marlies like a year prior, but never got to play really.
Yeah.
And motherfucker was just... He looks pretty good though, like, you need to watch these highlights of him. They literally had to make him a jersey right before they sent him out. They had to fucking put his name, like, they obviously have all the letters in the back, so they had to fucking literally stitch together a name for him on the back of a fucking Hurricane jersey.
Jesus.
Last minute, they had to make like a real professional NHL jersey for him, and he saved it.
That's crazy.
But he's obviously, yeah, he fucking. I never saw the ending of the thing, but it was Canadian. When he got taken out, when the actual goalie got taken out, it was 3-1. Toronto was at 1, and it was 31 shots to 16 shots on net in the second period. So Toronto was doing garbage, basically. Like usual. But, they even lost with a fucking Zamboni driver. Like, come on. A Zamboni driver. Toronto. I bet fucking Gretzky's down there rolling. Fucking just like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
You guys are ruining my team. Okay, final score is 6-2.
For who? Toronto or?
Perfect. 48 shots, 25. That's sad.
Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
Like, he's obviously pretty good, but like, when it comes down to it, if you fucking lose to a Zamboni driver that had to come out at the last moment, that only ever played on the Marlies and barely got to play.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You're one of the oldest fucking teams around, Toronto. And you're showing how old you are. We can't do it anymore. We only lost to fucking people that never had ice. Not the Hurricanes, but the fucking, ice or whatever. They almost lost it.
Time's almost up. Make that
you
push.
actually did, no. You lost to people that never get fucking snow.
Yeah, no, so I did the bank robbery in the first mission in Guarma and gold medaled them both.
What?
All like the mission as soon as you get to Guarma there.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, can you like fucking follow everybody in the chain gang, not make anybody fall behind and get 5 headshots, and I got both fucking, and I gold medaled both the bank robbery as well as the first mission of Guarma. And then I saved and got off. I figured I'm gonna have to spend time in Guarma, so I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow since I know it's like only 4 or 5 missions. And some of them are linked right to the other, right? Like after the first 2 you do is virtually the only time you have to free roam. And maybe up to the 3rd mission you do, you can free roam. Other than that, the last like 2-3 missions are all connected because it's one giant battle, and then you get on a boat and go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gorm is not exactly the longest chapter to be able to really explore. You actually have to try to dodge the mission. Yeah.
I'm not get a mission.
Hopefully I study all the animals before I fucking all the birds before I go up to them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little annoying there just because how many trees there are and shit, and it's hard to fucking see animals specifically, but that's just one thing.
Oh, I'm playing Black Ops 4 right now.
Yeah, so that.
Made some new modifications to some of my classes. Pretty much, I made it so every the only 2 classes that get a backup gun is like the ballistic knife class now, because I took dual welding out and just put the 3 other perks on it. So I could stick at least like the ICR with no attachments for now. I don't need attachments on the ICR. It's pretty good on its own with nothing on it. It's got like the low recoil and shit.
It's better with shit.
Let's get this done.
No, I do agree with you. Just if you're like at least gonna have a backup gun to ballistic knives with nothing on it, that's at least a decent one to bring in bare bones. It's got at least decent accuracy and a good iron sight to use.
I'd say the KN is probably one of the better ones to use for just normal.
I want to get the other one from the weapon bribe first. That one's got a lower recoil on it.
I only used it basically when I was using no attachments or anything like that. I used my
Team
or mental
deathmatch.
ill, because mental ill is pretty fucking
Fight. Win.
Black Ops.
Profit.
1-1.
Yeah.
1.
No, I've been doing pretty good with just playing. I got the AN-94 right now with no backup, but I've got 3 attachments on all my assault rifles. And then with my ballistics, I got its 3 attachments and then a backup gun, and then my sniper rifle's got a shotty. For while I'm running from spot to spot to objects and try to camp.
I know I have a shotty with a fucking black market thing on it, like not attachment right now, just like black market gun or handle or some shit. I forget what one. Cool.
I still haven't tried really any of Odyssey. I'm probably gonna give that a try after this. Oh, the next part of Odyssey there. I gotta do.
Yeah, not what?
I'm gonna try to actually give it a go after I've been exactly tried to get into it. I played a little bit of Red Dead and then jumped on COD. I pretty much didn't play many other games today. I ended up watching South Park for a bit while I ate lunch and then came on COD.
We're winning this.
I only woke up like an hour and a half.
Probably gonna get off COD because I'm sick of this fucking game.
Commence UAV surveillance operation.
And I'm kinda in the mood to try to finish Odyssey. Haha, asshole. I got a headshot on somebody. I got 3 hacks in one game today, though. Hey, I killed somebody else. Yay! Oh, I'm in 2nd place. Of course I am. I'm always in the top 3 category on this game. When I'm the hacker. That's why I get the hacker, because I can accumulate points like an asshole. Not my healing thing,
We're behind.
Jesus Christ, people are using that demon thing like it's going out of style.
Fucking this person was making like retarded comments earlier. I was watching videos all on soccer and shit like that, and soccer has different names. That's the one sport that has different names depending on what country you're in. Most countries call it soccer, but there's a handful of countries that call it football.
Yeah, like
person was saying.
Africa, England.
Yeah, I know
Hostile
that. This person
UAV
was like,
circling.
"Oh, thank you for calling it football and not soccer and shit like that." And I was just like, "Okay, but where are you
Well-
from? If you're from fucking England or some shit, then yeah, it's a thank you. If you're from any other country, really, it's why. It's not the appropriate name to call it. There's two different accurate names to call
Command
it.
call. Hostile
I did
Hellstorm
fucking soccer
inbound.
in elementary and high school, all the way through, and it was never called football once.
Hostile care
If you
package
called it
inbound.
football, you got a foot to the fucking head.
Hostiles have taken
Yeah,
control
like
of
no,
the
over
UAV.
here we call a different sport
That was
football.
sort of mine.
That is
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
Profit authorizes
But I
sniper
agree with most
helicopter
people when they
tasking.
say, why is football called football? Like, actual football when you could play 90% with your
Hostiles
fucking
have
hand.
destroyed
And
UAV.
Yeah, I know.
like,
You
well,
say
what the
you
fuck?
barely like you open the game with a kick.
not
After a
allowed to
touchdown, you
touch
get you
UAV
get it, you
circling.
kick it again. And if you get
Exactly.
3 downs
Enemy
before
hacker
on
is
your
attempting
4th
to
down,
launch
you
the
kick it again
elevator.
if you're not close enough to the end zone. And if you are, normally you kick it to the end zone.
exactly,
There's like a
never
handful of
actually
moments when
carrying the
your
Take
foot's
the lead.
acceptable.
Exactly, you're only carrying the
Enemy RCXD
football,
in your
like
AO.
actual soccer football, it's fucking illegal to pick it up with your hands.
Unless
So
you're the
that's why
goalie.
it's called football. Yeah, well, unless you're the goalie, because that's a save. Or
Yeah.
unless you're throwing it out from the...
Yeah, or
Why?
scooping it up. Yeah, pretty much prevent a goal, shit like
That's
that.
about it.
Authorizes
That's
the
about
UAV
it. And so
deployment.
fucking... Why is my controller almost dead? It's been
Attack on,
charging
get
all
UAV on
night.
station.
Like, oh
Okay,
my
I've been
God.
suffering from that too.
I need to get a new charger or some shit, because honestly... I literally put my fucking PlayStation in rest mode all night.
Okay, I was gonna. Well, no, some of mines are usually not that bad, but I usually have it plugged into the wall, right? I got like a little
Yeah,
extension.
you're not able to charge it from the
Enemy
wall.
UAV above.
That's the thing, you're not supposed to be able to charge it from the wall, it's not good.
I don't know, I usually do.
I know you're supposed to charge it from your PlayStation.
Oh, I know.
I fucking,
Lost the
I just need to get a
advantage.
new PlayStation genuine cord itself with an accurate
Yeah,
PlayStation
no,
cord.
I just normally plug it into the wall. Or a little, that's a little power bar. And just use like a cell phone, like one of those cell phone charger.
Yep. That's what I do, but it won't actually charge my PlayStation, my controller. Like I'll plug it into my wall and then
Yeah, mine normally charges. Well, mine seems to be charged. I don't know how long it will hold because I think this charger's kind of shitty for a battery hold, but I did get it out of a hospital.
Hostile Mantis inbound.
But all the buttons and shit work.
Enemy
Like I don't care if
sniper's
it like
nest
the charge
inbound.
holds or not, as long as it needs to constantly be plugged in. I don't give a fuck. It works. I can play video games.
I just need to get a new PlayStation.
But at the end of the month, I get another controller and a charging stand, so I'll just be able to flip flop.
The charging stand's useless in my mind. If you only have one controller or anything like that,
Oh
you'll
no, I'll have
usually
the two,
use
right?
it.
So I'll be able to flip flop.
Yeah, but one's like trash, you just said.
Well, that's why I'm testing it right now. If it actually holds a charge, and I can notice that, then it'll at least be useful.
But yeah, so fucking, I don't know, my wearing out thing and not able to plug it into the cord. But, besides that, thank you. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. No. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you were playing COD 2, sir.
I'm playing Search. I'm about to probably die.
Watch where you're walking, idiot.
Oh,
You too, idiot. Guess what, guys? Now you're
All
getting
code
hacked.
sniffed. Spoofing session.
Oh, fuck. That's their mantis walking around. Well, guess what? Now it's gone.
Commencing TCP
what the
sync.
fuck? Motherfucker was following me
Deploying
that
zero-day
whole
exploit.
goddamn time.
We've taken the lead.
My hack
Okay.
just literally destroyed their mantis and got us into the lead.
How did I only get one kill? I got 2 kills. Okay. Okay, there we go.
We've lost control.
Of course we lost
You're gonna get
control.
Oh, that's what you get. You were sniping and you got fucked up. Oh my god. Stop sniping! Oh yeah, fucking shit. This thing is garbage. My team is garbage. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a
the
wired
advantage.
controller, probably. Wired
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna do
Victory's
that.
close. Reach out and take it.
It will never die. It just means to remain plugged in. That's a big final point. The only thing I have plugged in is my extended hard drive in.
Enemy UAV above.
And another way around that is just literally plug in my extended hard drive into the back when I get it there. I'm gonna get another.
Because that's where my extended hard drives get plugged in, is in the back.
Well, I already have mine in the front, like my one, but I'm gonna plug my second one in the back. That's the only spot I'll have the USB port. You better not be fucking following me again. I swear to God, if I turn around, I have a. Ah, you fucking cunt!
Hostiles have established multiple UAVs.
I hate crossbows, Travis.
Yep.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I've hated them ever since fucking Black Ops
That
3.
one hurt our reputation.
I've really hated them since Black Ops 2.
That's the only, like, I'm talking about, like, the, not the genuine crossbow, I'm talking about the fucking, in Black Ops 3 I'm talking about the, what's it called, the fucking, something claw, or some shit, the one that shoots out, like, darts.
Oh.
In that game I'm talking about. In this game, yes, I hate the crossbow. Same as Black Ops 2, but in Black Ops 3 it was the, fuck, what was it called? Shadow Claw. It was exactly like a fucking crossbow, except it shot out darts, and whenever you got a certain attachment, you could shoot tribal, which was 3.
And then since Daryl and my mom share a laptop now, Daryl gave me his fucking flashlight, a Bluetooth speaker to use for music.
Yeah.
So I just pulled out my aux cord from my old speaker and plugged it in. I was like, nah, fuck it, I'll fucking do it.
Why do you need an aux cord if it's Bluetooth?
Just for the simple fact it needs to charge, and I don't know fucking, I'm not fucking with the Bluetooth.
You don't need to say aux cord for that. Just
No, I'm just not fucking with Bluetooth either, right? It was easier just throwing the aux cord.
Oh.
Because I know the Bluetooth will waste your cell phone battery and drain it faster too, and I'm like, nah, fuck
really.
that.
Like, it does, but it only goes down by like 10 minutes. Not
Yeah,
even.
I know. I just don't want to really fucking.
So if you have a decent phone, that actually holds a charge.
Yeah, no, mine doesn't.
That should not be enough. Okay, then there's your issue. See, like, my phone's pretty decent, can hold a decent charge, and so I usually, even if I'm not using my Bluetooth speaker, I'll tend to forget that I have my Bluetooth on.
Yeah.
And it won't, and usually it won't die until the end of the night. Most times it's like 40% by the end of the night. Oh, you fucking bitch, stop coming up behind me, I know. Ah! Fuck! I hate this game. Crossbows. This is the fucking literal 4th time in the game that I've been killed by the same guy.
Really?
The same goddamn weapon. That's the only weapon he's using. Is the fucking crossbow, and that's because it's silent. You can't hear a crossbow, even if it's like 5 feet behind you. You can hear it, but it's like a fucking shot of wind. It literally sounds like someone shot a can of fucking CO2 next to you.
That's why I like my ballistics sometimes.
Well, the ballistics is less effective than those, though, because they only get 2. That thing gets like fucking 8 plus.
Well, I mean, my attachments on it is gas-powered, extra blades, and fast reload.
Does it give you 8 blades, though?
Yes.
Is what I'm talking. Like,
yeah, like pretty much when I fire, it just pretty much clicks a button and another blade just comes right in.
But does it have 8? I'm talking about, like, don't lie or anything. Be honest. I don't care if it does. I'm just like. I'm
pretty sure it does.
Make it better. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's as simple as that.
I'm pretty sure that's what this does. Extra knife may fire 4 blades before reloading. So I get 4 blades and then another pack of blades, so I get 8 blades altogether.
I don't even know how many are in the not even blades, they're not in the crossbow. I don't even know how many bows you get in the crossbow. Arrows.
So I get 3 magazines of like 3 rounds. So about, I guess 9.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then I get fast reload on top of that and gas powered. I don't care for dual welding very often with them. Like the dual welding shot, that is kind of useless. Not gonna lie. And then I got my Spitfire all the way back up to normal with fast mags, FMJ, and quick draw. I like rapid fire on my AK-57.
Oh, okay. However, this weapon has a large blast radius, allowing the player to take out groups of enemies at once without even aiming. It also has an unlimited range. Its ammunition is only 10. This is the crossbow. It is only 10, making it useful for a short time and with only one shot per time.
Easy. Okay.
Yeah. And that didn't come out too long ago. That came out in July last year, like 2019.
I just got a new emotion where I can pull out a cop badge. It says book 'em. But no, I'll use my ballistic knives and tell you what they are at this round. To be exact.
Yeah, that's just Google. It says 10, so I guess that's accurate. But I don't know the ballistics because I don't have those either, so I couldn't estimate myself on either one.
Yeah, no, I like my ballistic knives. I literally just need 10 long distance shots, and I got them gold.
Yeah.
And they're already max level. Like, I had that done in 2 days. Like, I was never that good with ballistics ever. I unlocked them and was so disappointed, and then all of a sudden they were like my favorite weapon.
Ready to commence heat up here.
Two and three.
There we are.
Less than Black Ops 3.
So yeah, okay, I got my AK Nat 57 on my class with my whatever you want to call them now. Ballistics.
Well, that's what they're called.
So, you know, I have my backup gun. Only 2 classes I thought were fair, because the rest have, like, 3 attachments, and they're, like, assault and submachine guns, right? And then I'm going to do a pure shotgun class where I get the Dragon's Breath on the MOG 12, or whatever. Alright, so I got 4, yeah, okay, I've got 8 altogether. I've got 1 more clip of 4 blades. Yeah.
We're losing the fight. We've taken control. We've lost control.
Gotcha, bitch.
We're winning this. Assault back right here.
Pardon, sir?
I said I usually use my indoors, like I'll use my Bluetooth for my Bluetooth speaker, but like when I usually go out for rides and shit like that, I'll use my Beats for Bluetooth as well.
Yeah.
Authorizing UAV
I
release.
basically pay $400 and some for a brand, but I mean, they're pretty damn good. They're not worth that, but it was more or less the brand that makes you pay you that. Mr. Ray.
And then I started using Nomad a bit today, too.
Nomad?
Yeah, I used him a couple of games today. I've been flipping between him and Zero again.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just to get my old character feel back, because I do miss using them a lot.
I use like 4 different people.
How many punches does it get if you creep behind somebody and punch them?
This is like
if you have no gun
punches?
in your hand, because that's my backup is my fists.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
And I think if you maybe hit them in the head, it's 1, but I'm pretty sure it's 2. No matter what.
Alright.
It's weird.
Supplies. First come, first serve. Mesh requesting UAV.
Of course, this guy's got like a grenade launcher attached to his sniper rifle. Like, I fucking, all these people, they use his high caliber and rockets to fucking play because they fucking can't get a good kill without it.
I use a rocket launcher just not to play. I use it to shoot down.
No, he has it as an attachment on a sniper rifle.
No, I know. No, I know. Some people do.
Like, that's bullshit cheap.
Rockets or anything else. Right.
Whatever. I'll just hack their team now that I can.
Deploying zero-day exploits.
Thanks for the mesh mines, asshole.
Commencing TC in flood.
Hostiles have taken control of your mesh mine.
You know what I wish they made? I wish they made a little piece, like a little Bluetooth piece that you could plug into your charging port on your controller, and it connects to your PlayStation. That'd be really smart, because then you basically just turn your wireless controller into a virtually even more wireless controller, because you never need to plug it in.
Yeah.
So completely 100% fucking wireless for all eternity. And so I don't know why they haven't done that, or if they have done that, but that'd be smart to do, because your PlayStation can connect the ship via Bluetooth. So, I don't know, maybe that'll be something on PlayStation 5.
Yay, I got my grip back for my AK. I upgraded it the other day, so I have to restart getting all my attacks. Like, leveled it up.
Attack him.
Fucker.
Get a UAV on station above.
The new special orders mean that the whole fucking battle pass is gonna change.
For what?
Like the battle pass to go, like the Black Market battle pass.
No, it's done. Those are all done.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, we got all the battle, like, updates and shit for that, so now we're done. We're, like, whatever was handed out was handed out, so if we can get it, we can get it.
Warfare. Yeah, okay, it's all moved over for Modern Warfare, good.
Yeah, so pretty much, unless it's a new Blackout character we randomly get,
yeah. So at least the only trash thing left on this game is now, for me at least, Blackout.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why they added in the pick a weapon bribe for 50 briefcases and they'll never give it away. Like, that's never going away now. It's because it's done and over with. Which I appreciate that, right?
I don't think I got that.
No, you do. Go to your black market. It's in the second page. It'll be a for 50 briefcases. It'll be a pick your weapon bribe.
Oh yeah, okay. Then you actually have to purchase it, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it with 50 briefcases, and you can just trade in and pick whatever gun you want instead of risking it.
I got my Galil out of a briefcase, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, no, I'm getting my AK 50 or whatever the Black Ops 2 AK-47 gun is. I'm gonna get that and probably the M16.
AK-740U.
Nope, it's the actual like AK whatever. No, it's the actual like AK-47 from online from Black Ops 2. It's like the AN-94. AN-94, that's it.
Well, there you go.
From Origins and all that too, yeah.
Yeah, the KN-47, I think.
The KN-57 is on this game.
I'm saying the KN-740U, I think that's from Black Ops
1. That's the submachine gun from Black Ops 1.
But it's in Black Ops 2 as well, I think.
I remember being really in Black Ops 1 zombies quite a bit in maps.
Yeah, no, I know. I just never really used it in zombies that much. I used mostly the fucking Galil when I got it right out of the mystery box, because I usually go after that on the 3rd round. Or go after fucking some sort of LMG. Or mobs.
Yeah, I got a couple of sniper rifles in my ballistics.
We've got this.
Mine,
Charlie
so I
Mike.
decided to say fuck it and go for my...
I don't know how many weapons I've gotten out of the briefcase. I don't pay attention to that shit anymore. I've stopped caring for this game and Treyarch in general. They ruined the fucking black
Calling in lightning strike test.
They stopped making story for it. They fucking stopped caring about like genuine new content. They just started selling it with like blackout and shit like that because it was popular, battle passes and shit. And
I was gonna say, Red Dead kind of did the same thing with their battle passes too.
I know. A lot of games did it.
Like, thanks to Moonshiner, fucking Collector and Bounty Hunter are more fucking usable than Trader now.
Nah, I've already finished them all.
But no, I mean, just for like doing side work while you're doing Moonshine, people would rather do bounty hunts because that's what you loot mainly now is Moonshine products. And all the Collector, like the flowers and the alcohol, you can actually use in your Moonshine business now. And those are like some of the cheapest maps to go for. And smallest collections, you know what I mean? They pretty much gave a use for the smaller collections finally, outside of cashing them into the Madame Nazar, and it actually gives us more money. Like, we can cash in 90% of the liquor, use 2 of them for Moonshine, and make over fucking $600 instead of just 100 and something.
I've already made my decision about Red Dead, though.
But, well, you know what I mean, though? They just made, like, a little bit more schemes for Collector.
What I'm saying is my decision. I'm saying you said that they were talking about bringing up heists, and I said if they were ever going to do that, and if they do that or confirm it, I'm done on that game. I'm telling it.
I won't be.
That isn't. I know. I don't care what you do. You do what you want with your games, man. That's you. You pay for them yourself. What I have is something called fucking morality to what I like my game the way it originally was, and I don't like a bunch of sellouts, and that's what they would be. They're selling out, not to other games, but basically to the fucking people, because they're too tired of fucking coming up with original content, and so they just gave up. They said, nope, we're gonna bring up heists and they'll make them Western themed. Because you can say robbing a bank is different all you want. It's not. You rob a bank in GTA, same as well as you'll rob a bank in fucking Red Dead Online. It'll just be Western. And that's my whole point. People aren't getting that they're fucking excited. If that actually comes out and people get excited for that people are just going to be retarded. Because people are getting excited for something they already have. It's just fucking a different theme.
Team deathmatch.
Guarantee if they bring out heists, they'll bring out like weird shit, like weird guns and stuff that are definitely not time accurate. They won't bring out weird vehicles.
Maybe they'll bring us the fucking wagon Gatling gun that we always see in story mode and shit. That would be like the only mountain gun we could have.
Not really, because you're not supposed. You can't carry that shit around, Travis. So what are you gonna do? Fucking have it always stationary and always have to park your fucking wagon when you want to use it? No, people would complain about that.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna do it like realistically to the time frame, we would have to do a wagon mounted with it. Like that's what
I'm saying. But people wouldn't like that, is what I'm saying, because then the only way they'd ever be able to use a Gatler is to get in that wagon and drive over that wagon specifically over to the people you want to shoot, and hope to God that you're able to shoot them before they shoot you. While you get on your Gatler. But I know they're gonna bring out, like, if they bring out heists, they're gonna bring out weird pistols and shit that don't belong in a time era.
Well, then they would probably add that M1911 weird, like, pistol and shit, guarantee.
It's supposed to be a role-playing game, and that's not role-playing. That's very inaccurate. The fucking time. I get it, they want to make changes, but they're not making good changes. They're making fucking the same... They're making the same fucking shit over and over and over again, but changing the fucking wrapping of it.
And then, yeah, so pretty much eventually, also, I think what they're wanting to do is cut pretty much the NPC law enforcement out and leave it all up to players and shit, too. Like, they really want to intertwine. I'm like, oh my god, that's going to be, like, fucking bad. I'm like, if that would be so bad if we had the, like, real people upholding the law. And then they could only deal with us if we're an outlaw. Like, there's no fucking NPC cops, really. I'd be like, yo, that'd be fucking weird.
I'd be fucking off the game faster than anyone. I would never pick up that game. I'm already not going to pick it up if there's heist, but I'm just saying if that ever fucks with me first, then
well, I'll give the heist a chance at first, but once they go overboard with it, I probably will stick more to the story.
Bringing heist out is just already overboard to me. like, to me, I don't care what anyone else thinks. They can fucking make their own decisions. That's fine. I'm just saying, to me, that's stupid. It's overboard already. If they want to make fucking heists and shit, then they need to make private lobbies. And then I won't have an issue with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking too. Like, I think that's another claim they want to start putting up too. Is that something else we're looking into? Is the private lobbies?
They already have the mechanics for a private lobby. They already have the coding for it. They just need to fucking implement it into Red Dead Online's fucking servers. Not that hard. If anything, that's the easiest thing that they could do at this point in time. That could be done within fucking 2 days. But no. They're fucking so retarded. They can't just literally set aside fucking 5 designers and coders to be like, yo, implement something we already have into the game like we're already doing. On a much bigger scale.
Yeah, that way maybe we can bring our friends into it and actually get away with doing the role-playing scenario. That way we don't have quitters if they're going to be lawbreakers. Like, if you want to rack up your bounty, go shoot up the NPCs and then we'll come arrest you. Like, you know, we can actually, like, set rules to the lobby and actually play more fair. That way we won't get the outlaws quitting.
This isn't a new request. People have been asking for private lobbies ever since the game came out.
Yeah, no, I agree with that now that they have the bounty hunter and shit, because then we can leave it more, like, you know what I mean? Like, our friends are not going to, like, we'd want to be like, yo, I'm going to rack up a bounty, and then one of you can just come grab me, bring me to jail. We can pick whoever's doing it, one at a time or whatever.
Not just that, if you're trying to fucking do random shit in free roam, and you don't want to deal with griefers, there you go. There's a problem solved.
Yeah,
lobbies.
no, because they always did that in GTA, and then they made the mistake of you not being able to run your business, half your businesses through the private lobby too.
Yeah, I know, but like what I'm just talking about for private lobbies, because like when you run your business, you really don't have that much chance of getting killed. Like it's people don't grief that much when you're trying to do a job, but when you're just randomly walking around, that's when they tend to fuck you about.
Yeah.
Like, that's just me though, like it could be totally the other way around in everyone else's opinion. And I just got kicked from the game when I was finally winning. Awesome. I think my game crashed though. So, actual
yeah, no, with I agree with the private lobbies being a big thing. Like, I would like to see that too.
Everyone already said that, like, it took them like a year to get it out, like, on GTA Online, that's it.
Yeah, no, I think it should be a thing, because, like, I mean, yeah, for the most part, like, that would just increase the more, easier way to do long-distance trader runs, but when you're doing short-term, everybody just does short-term anyway. There's not one person that really does long-term now, and if you do, nobody fucks with you, because they know you probably have your backup with you, so they're not stupid anymore. They know you have a wagon with posse members, everybody's got guns, we're more smart now.
Enemy UAV above.
Same with moonshine runs. Like like the wagons go invisible, make it a little harder to initially shoot you and kill you, but they can still blow up your wagon if they have the right ammunition. They can still fuck you. They just need explosive. They need to be the right rank with explosive rounds, and you're fucked. Your wagon can still get fucked to shit.
Explosive rounds are like the one thing that people use against griefers, and the most of griefers are people that genuinely don't do anything in the game. And so they won't end up getting, they usually don't end up having explosive ammo. So when you pull out explosive ammo, they're like, no, I'm good.
Like, I mean, there are some of those odd level griefers that get pretty high.
I'm just saying in general, 75% of the griefers you come across will not have it. And once
yeah, no, I do. I remember that from when the few times we ran into them when the jobs first started and they came back, and we just pulled out our explosive ammo from the pack, from our outlaw pass, and they fucking fucked right off.
It's not that they're scared, it's just that they're not able to deal with it. They're not able to actually fight back. They're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do some of that stuff. That doesn't happen.
Hostile malware has been cleaned from your systems.
People are stupid. That's just what gaming is. Gamers are just genuinely dumb. I'm dumb. You're dumb. We all complain about little things, big things, fucking stupid things about our games.
An enemy hacker has flipped control of your assault pack.
It's hard to find fucking like a really good game with a good set of creators that actually like care about their fandom, like the fan base. Like fucking Montreal Studios, like fucking like the people that created God of War, multiple other games, not just God of War. They actually care like a lot about their fandom and shit. They take a lot of requests, read a lot of fucking feedback on their games and shit. And that's why they get so many goddamn awards and shit, because people like them. And they're nice and shit. They're not assholes or very private about anything that they do.
Well, Ubisoft,
like,
I'd say, isn't bad unless, like, you really want to spend a lot of money. Like, if you can literally just enjoy a basic Assassin's Creed shit and that, like, their games are fantastic.
Yes, I know that they're good. I'm not gonna diss them if that's true. What I'm saying is they're bad in the general idea of wanting. When it comes to their fans, yes, they might care a little bit, but they don't care enough not to charge you up the fucking ass for little things. It's not that they force you to pay for it either. Like, it's just to those late. Their marketing is designed to be pushed towards lazy gamers. People that just want the story right off the fucking bat and not actually work for their levels. And so, especially in Origins and Odyssey, because you have to do in the level gap. When you have to do that, people are like, well, I don't want to fucking level up 15 levels, fuck this. And so they go to the fucking store, they buy points, or they buy fucking XP boosts, or they buy fucking maps and shit to all their fucking secret locations and shit. It's like, bro, you just took away like 7 hours of gameplay. and fucking one day you're gonna complain this game's not long enough. Like, I'm very bad for doing that. I don't pay for anything, but I finish my games very quick. That's what I tend to finish them very quick. I like them like a lot, but if I'm in, I don't know, it's weird with me, because if I like them a lot, I hurry through, but if I'm madly in love with the game, then I can with every single last detail.
I mean, like, yeah, I initially got, like, all the XP boosts and shit for getting the Ultimate Edition of Odyssey, but that's because I paid, like, for a really good edition of the game. That just happened to come with some bonus shit.
You got that with the game. You didn't do a microtransaction, is what I'm saying.
No, and I just happened to hit it on the right day when it was on sale.
A microtransaction is I don't know the exact definition, but it's
I know I've done 2 on Odyssey. I know that I've done 1 for
it's basically a purchase of a small thing that helps you in game. I think that's
I think I did 1 Helix credit in game for Odyssey. I know that one. I know I've done multiple for Origins.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did them mainly for the the last one I did was for the clothing items, so I didn't have to go out pretty much doing hunting. I just have to find the carbon crystals now, do my thing there, upgrade, and then go do the scorpions, and I only have like 4 or 5 fucking carbon crystals left to find, and then I'm done. I just go to the DLC, finish upgrading Bayak, and I'm done.
I think I was 18 when I played Origins first, so I wasn't making any money. I wasn't working, and so I didn't actually have money to purchase microtransactions on a daily basis, unless I asked. If I really didn't do that, and I knew that was stupid shit to waste money on. But when I was 18, I had the mentality of wanting to buy all these microtransactions. But when I actually got a job and fucking started playing my games that I wanted, that I loved playing, and there was microtransactions on it, like fucking Odyssey and shit like that, I didn't really feel the need to purchase them. Even if they would have helped, like, even if I say, yeah, that did help, like, because I did get a little bit annoyed, like, just a little bit flustered when it came to the level gap, that's about it. But I don't know.
No, for me, it was just, I didn't mind, like, some of them I looked at